Hello, Martin, and watching Hornbill TV's Prime Time. Union Labour Minister Mansukh Mandavia on Tuesday said there is immense potential for cooperation among BRICS countries in areas such as social security, skills, AI and decent work. Speaking after inaugurating the three-day BRICS Trade Union Forum Summit 2026 here, he said the BRICS countries together represent nearly half of humanity and one of the world's largest labour forces. The forthcoming BRICS Labour and Employment Ministers meeting in Hyderabad on July 15 provides an excellent opportunity to translate the recommendations emerging from the summit into concrete policy cooperation and practical outcomes.
Schemes to its workforce. EPFO, with over 80 million active members and 8 million pensioners, is among the world's largest social security organization, providing provident fund and pension benefits. ESIC coverage over 150 million insured persons and their dependents, making it one of the world's most extensive workplace-linked health insurance and social security system. Recognizing the needs of our growing workforce, ESIC and EPFO have also underwent significant reforms aimed at expanding social security coverage, simplification of process and enhancing service delivery for beneficiaries and employers. These efforts have contributed to India's remarkable progress towards universal social protection. India's social protection coverage has expanded from 90% in 2015, underline 19% in 2015 to 64.3% in 2025, covering nearly 940 million people. Primary estimates of 2026 shows that coverage has crossed 1 billion citizens. Our objective is clear: to ensure that every worker has access to comprehensive social protection throughout the life cycle.
A Brazilian delegate attending the BRICS Trade Union Forum has expressed optimism about the outcome of the discussion, saying that the dialogue among BRICS nations should translate into higher wage, better working conditions and tangible benefits for workers. Carlos Millers of Brazil's CDP Trade Union said the forum provides an important platform to strengthen cooperation among member countries and praised India for leading this year's discussions.
Trade union that represents more than 2,500 unions in all the country. And we arrived yesterday to the BRICS Trade Union Forum, and today we started the meeting. We had an initial opening session with the government of India and with our BRICS trade unions. And our expectations are very high. We need to tell our governments that this conversation among the BRICS countries should result in increased salaries, in better working conditions, that our people should be benefited from this BRICS. You know, now in all around the world there is war, there is high taxes being imposed in many countries, and the BRICS is a solution for that. We cannot have only one country saying all around the world what the other countries should do. And the workers support very strongly a more multilateral world where the decisions are taken in a more democratic way and where the workers are set in the center of the discussion. So that is very important that India is leading this year these discussions.
Right. So as you mentioned about the wars across the world, there is a new war that has started along the Strait of Hormuz. So how is it going to be impacting the trade business across the world? What is your belief?
Well, for most of the peoples, they are feeling already. The prices of the fuels are increasing, but especially, I'll tell you, in my country, in Brazil, I represent seafarers. And yesterday, we were in Mumbai in the BRICS seafarers meeting before here. And the discussion was about that. You know, now the Persian Gulf is closed. The Strait of Hormuz is closed, and more than 20,000 seafarers workers are inside there. Most of them are from India. And when you look what happened so far, most of the ships that were attacked during this war had Indian persons on board, Indian workers. And 90% of those lives that were lost were from India. So we understand that it's very important for India not only to discuss the high prices of the fuel, but the lives of people that are on board the vessels waiting for a solution to leave the Persian Gulf at this time.
Right. Also, with the increase of the artificial intelligence, there is impact on the white-collar jobs as well as it's coming in. So, what would you like to suggest to the people?
Yeah, we are concerned with AI, for example. Generally, we are said, you now will have AI and it will improve your conditions. And when you look closely to this, we see that some jobs will be removed, that people will have less opportunities at the end. And what we want is a guarantee that the contrary will happen, that AI will be used as a tool to improve workers' conditions. And it's possible. We have to make this discussion. So in this sense, the social dialogue is so important. And that's the message we are bringing to our governments. We want to make the social dialogue to work. Discussion between government, workers, and employers, working together to find a way that we will keep good jobs and we will make our countries to develop.
We'll take a short break. Keep watching.
बेसिक शिक्षा को नए पंख देने वाला स्कूल चलो अभियान बना बच्चों के लिए वरदान। यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के दूरदर्शी विजन तथा माननीय मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ जी के कुशल नेतृत्व में आधुनिक सुविधाओं ने स्कूलों का कायाकल्प करके हर बच्चे को निपुण बनाने का संकल्प लिया है। मिड डे मील से बचपन को पोषण मिल रहा है तथा समग्र शिक्षा अभियान से भविष्य रोशन हो रहा है। शारदा कार्यक्रम ड्रॉप आउट बच्चों को हर दिन स्कूल आने के लिए प्रेरित कर रहा है और बाल वाटिका नन्हे मुन्नों को खेल खेल में स्कूल आना सिखा रहा है। 1 जुलाई से 15 जुलाई तक प्रदेश सरकार का स्कूल चलो अभियान, ताकि हर बच्चा शिक्षा से हो अभिसिंचित। अगर आपके आसपास कोई ऐसा बच्चा हो जो किसी कारण विद्यालय नहीं जा पा रहा, तो स्कूल चलो अभियान का लाभ उठाएं। तत्काल उसे विद्यालय में प्रवेश दिलाएं।
Welcome back. Political activity has intensified following the announcement of the BJP candidate for the Datia by-election in Madhya Pradesh. Former Home Minister Dr. Narottam Mishra visited the residence of Chief Minister Dr. Mohan Yadav, where a closed-door meeting regarding election strategy took place with senior leaders including State President Himant Khandelwal and Regional Organization General Secretary Ajay Damwal. After the meeting, Dr. Narottam Mishra stated that he stands by the party's decision and affirmed that he would pacify disgruntled party workers to ensure they work for the party and would collaborate with the organization to review any shortcomings. Meanwhile, the political implications of this confidential meeting at the CM house will ultimately be determined by the results of the Datia by-election.
दतिया उपचुनाव में भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने आशुतोष तिवारी जी को उम्मीदवार बनाया है। वहाँ पे कुछ लोगों ने भावावेश में इस्तीफे दिए हैं, ऐसा मेरी जानकारी में आया है। मुझे कोई भी इस्तीफा नहीं मिला। भारतीय जनता पार्टी संगठन ने तय किया है कि हम किसी भी कार्यकर्ता का इस्तीफा स्वीकार नहीं करेंगे और हमारे वरिष्ठ नेता नरोत्तम मिश्रा जी, जो हमारी पार्टी के सम्मानित नेता हैं, उनके मार्गदर्शन में हम दतिया चुनाव भारी बहुमत से जीतेंगे।
मेरा सिर्फ इतना सा कहना है कि हमको लगता है कि हम अच्छे कार्यकर्ता हैं या अच्छे नेता हैं। दूसरों को लगना चाहिए, पार्टी को लगना चाहिए। इसलिए आत्मचिंतन और आत्ममंथन का समय है। पार्टी ने कहा है कि आत्मचिंतन करना चाहिए, करेंगे। पार्टी को नहीं लगता होगा तभी तो है। पूरी तरह मनसा वाचा कर्मणा। आपके कार्यकर्ता नाराज हैं? मनाएंगे उनको, हमारे अपने कार्यकर्ता हैं। ये तो वो बता पाएंगे, बाकी मैं अंतर्मुखी होकर कल बता दूंगा।
सर, आप लगातार सक्रिय रहते हैं।
अभी भी सक्रिय रहूंगा।
दतिया विधानसभा के चुनाव को लेकर जो निर्णय हुआ है वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी का निर्णय है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के निर्णय को सब सिरोधार्य करते हैं। संगठन सर्वोपरि है। निश्चित रूप से जो निर्णय हुआ है पार्टी की ओर से सब लोग उसको मानेंगे। जहाँ तक सवाल है, हमारे भारतीय जनता पार्टी के वरिष्ठ नेता हैं नरोत्तम मिश्रा जी, वो भी विभिन्न पदों पर रहे हैं। संगठन को भी वो बहुत अच्छे से जानते हैं, चूँकि वो भी लंबे समय से भारतीय जनता पार्टी में काम कर रहे हैं। तो अगर कहीं छोटा बड़ा कोई अगर नाराज़गी है तो वो पार्टी स्तर पर बैठ कर के उसका समाधान कर लिया जाएगा। मुझे नहीं लगता कि किसी प्रकार की कोई बात ऐसी रहेगी। और व्यक्ति उम्मीदवार के रूप में जरूर पार्टी घोषित करती है, लेकिन पूरी पार्टी चुनाव लड़ती है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी चुनाव लड़ रही है तो सब मिलकर के पारिवारिक भाव से मुझे लगता है कि सब लोग इस चुनाव में लगेंगे और भारतीय जनता पार्टी को विजयश्री दिलवाएंगे।
3 persons have been detained as security forces launch an intelligence-based operation in the TM Kasom, Litan and Sikibang area to apprehend those responsible for the July 6 ambush on security forces in Ukhrul district, Manipur police said on Tuesday. The police statement came after local residents publicly sought clarity of a heightened security activity and its impact on civilians. According to Manipur police, the intelligence-based operation was launched to track down and arrest the perpetrators of the deadly ambush. The July 6 ambush at Nongshang Kong in Ukhrul district left 2 Assam Rifles personnel dead. The deceased were identified as Warrant Officer Balwan Singh and Rifleman CM Singh. The police statement came after residents from the Tawai and TM Kasom area issued a public appeal seeking clarification from the civil administration, state government and security forces over increased security activity witnessed during the preceding 24 hours. According to the residents, the heightened activity included the presence of Indian Army helicopters and movement of security personnel near several villages, causing anxiety and uncertainty among civilians, particularly women, children and the elderly. Referring to the Nongshang Kong ambush, the residents maintained that no public evidence had so far linked the local Thangkul community to the attack. They sought answers regarding the nature and purpose of the ongoing operations in Tawai and TM Kasom, measures to protect the safety, dignity and daily lives of innocent villagers, and when the public could expect transparent updates from the authorities. The residents appealed to the authorities to issue a clear statement saying that transparency builds trust and clear communication could prevent rumors and fear. Local blogger Amepa Mawongshi, speaking from the affected area, also said extensive searches had created confusion and panic among villagers who remained uncertain about the purpose and scope of the operation. However, in its subsequent statement, Manipur police clarified that the operation was intelligence-based and specifically aimed at apprehending those responsible for the July 6 ambush. Police also maintained that normal civilian activities remained unaffected despite the ongoing security operation. Further details regarding the identities of the 3 detained persons and their alleged links, if any, to the July 6 ambush were not immediately disclosed by the police. Security forces continue to maintain a heightened vigil in the area as the intelligence-based operation remains underway.
देखो पूरा फौज खड़ा है, फौज खड़ा कर दिया यार ये गांव पे। मालूम नहीं क्या देख रहा है, क्या ढूंढ रहा है, कुछ मालूम नहीं, किसी को भी कुछ मालूम नहीं है, ना पुलिस को कुछ मालूम है। अभी मैं गया था ऊपर पे, उधर BSF एक बटलाइन बैठता है, एक बटन पूछने गया था, वो लोग को भी कुछ मालूम नहीं है, क्यों आया, कैसा आया, क्या कर रहा है, कुछ भी मालूम नहीं। ना पुलिस को मालूम है, ना BSF को मालूम है। ऐसा घुस गया चुपके से, अचानक से। सब घर पे चेकिंग वगैरह हो रहा है। गांव का आदमी को थोड़ा परेशान कर दिया, पैनिक हो गया। गांव का आदमी लोग डर रहा है, लड़की लोग, बच्चा लोग।
We'll take another short break. Keep watching.
Meet the tomorrow today. ICFI is the bridge between tomorrow and today. Bridge between aspirations and accomplishment. Bridge between I wish to I can. I will remove the gap. Welcome to the I. I am ICFI. Belief called I. I can fly above imagination. ICFI.
Welcome back. Agricultural lands in Umtiamkam village of Meghalaya's Sriboy district face extensive damages due to overflowing of Umayam River. On Monday, Mahawati MLA Charles Marngar held a meeting with the local farmers to discuss various challenges affecting agricultural activities in the area. The meeting was organized following concerns raised by farmers regarding several issues impacting their livelihoods. During the interaction, farmers highlighted the need for improved paddy field side drains, construction and maintenance of check dams and other infrastructure-related requirements essential for agricultural development. Speaking to the media, Mauhati MLA Charles Marngar said while many paddy fields depend on water from the Umayam River for irrigation, heavy rainfall frequently causes the river to overflow, inundating and destroying the fields. At the same time, several other paddy fields are deprived of irrigation because of inadequate water channels to carry water to the farmland.
Kejengwan jongi meta kesengi mga rangkat bat di bak senram badai divisional officer jongka water and conservation jongka Riboy division Nongpo Riboy district rangkat ki engineers bat ki staff nakasoy department iwan kenang meta kesengi hani kalor ki bubun kejeng jongki norap pi ngacu itu ipi kengiat kinong senong terso tengam ki pendon kam yang kata kawai kenala kawa ni sebagai yang kekap keba ki khot jika ke putih kini ke putih kumbalai sepak tame ki longyeng kini ke kap putih ke supply sekilang kakaba ki de kumbalong hadu mentahi kimpat yo kano kalat singarap hadu mentah dikejing ke baki kendo kalong ba tibi kejing don kitam teng ke force ke ke klan ke ki kelon no ketukanala ke kelon no ke blok no kampoi sakilang kakaba kata kata kawai kejing pada namar bang kani ke kanala putih ke lajro teng ke blok sete sekmat dah kalau blok sekmat ke seli seni dah kalau seli seni kini kilang kakaba ki bodon hang ni pada entor ke bang kini yo hali kini pada kekelal flood no seli bat kani kejing seli ke pelong ye kinong rap ba kila dep tung ke ba sin ke flood ke ra no itung biang bat ini ilang kakaba bodon hang ni jan ni itu ipingawan mentang apa sisa kalong kejing syaba kedai kesin ke balai bagi tung ke ba mentala de ubana julai aji syau kubau la de sedang jangam ban yang hot gidon ki banang thong ru hambei kedai ke caka ke sebo ke babah ke baba tikani kedai kejing ke baki nong rep jongi ki kendo ke baar kata ke Bansai Star Water User Association kani kedai ke wei ke kerja ban ke bahek bah ki bakila dan ni ke kila yo jingarap nok sarkar maswa kani kinrei kidon kam repair bat na kani ke ban badai kidon kinala ke bat kam dai tangawai kinala nda kala poi sakman kidon ki lat ki ban supply ya ke sekilang kakaba kani ke Bansai Star la kumno hapo sispa tali kilong yen ndai tangki banat kam terso ban nang ni na po tengam na bersik na lumau tha na sopo na insau dai nado na kedo nado la siaru kidon ki barap sakani na kani ke Bansai Star kata kata kowe tikidon kam ban le bahai kenala bat ban riperu ya kani ka ban bandung kabalai ki ong kani ke chum terso Valley Water User Association kani ru kumbasis patam teli kilong ye ki penon kam na kani ka ban supply sikle ka ke joki tingi suthu bang ni malum malanga sukeni mat deki san spa andru spa teli kilong yeng ki ba na kini kilang ka ka bang ni kum unong mi kmat na song ba long sisa kejing skokya na kam ta kinorap bat ngasko ban penpau kejing songo ya kejing pen kongo jong department amtam ya divisional officer jong soil and water conservation hakba mentang kesengi dal dehi tingkat bat nga ka tim ki wan hangi bat ki lawan bat sangap kejing ye kejong ki bat nang ni ngin sara ki kejing ye bani shong bani perkhat ban tau ki lat kinti kidan ki lat inti skim ki babon ba ki bangile banyo na ka watershed kum ka watershed skim bat ki wai ki bangala ban ai kejing rapi ki nong rap ki jong ite hadu mentang ngampat nut ban ong hadu kan no kani kam ka ya rei kum unong mi khamat na sudan ban ong tang ka wai ba ngan sim khia kini ka kam awan hi delu de ngan sim khia kini ka kam bagi nong rap jongi kim de ban ya ki im janang ni ngi kejing bom yang su garap kan yang kejing thung jing tam rei ku ba u de bo ba kini ki area ki than ki jongi ban i ko ka de ka ne ka lat ban penim jai ki nong rap ki jongi ye tang ka tai na ka leng ka jonga ti sai sen pat na ka leng jonga ban pau ko jing su kaman ni kan ka sngi kejing kendo lang ya kinong rap ladang imla bani kendo kawai pawai kalong yeng handai ki association kinong mi khmat na kini kilai tili ki association kiladon lang tang sngi bangin ye kreng ki jing professional
to kani ka khalai tering kedai ki kendu jungi kinong rap bat MLA wasas merengar bat ki officer di kedai ki juga sei department di wilayah bani pembek ya ki jing siam jing jungi kinong rap hal beda ini ada umrap ke jungi ke bingin rak sekian kah bat kedon ru ke jungi siam jing jungi nak beta ke jing dap palat jung kata ke wak putih kepala obar sekian kah ke jungi bat keti ke tam sum ru keba don deng jung ke jing pat ke jing or nak beta ban raum sekian kah ke jungi jadi kali yang jungi MLA Gurun-gurum jungi ila pular ringi ban thau gilat lenti bat saru kunju tingi don hapdeng jung kejing permen Tingi up ya kita kapur lanu kan dia balanu kan long. Gini gini kendu gini gini kesini bat gini officer gini. Kalau long siaga way na kejengkir ku na kementar gini gini rep. Kalau kesini ke pasal jengken mau na kalian gini gini rep. Bau MLA badon burom gini ula ban simkia ya kejing sion gini gini rep. Ke ngamdon sibun kejengkiran tanggini hindi.
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.
Copy that. Yes, I'm in his makeup room. Yes, I'll get the dialogues done. Okay.
और लंच किया?
बस थोड़ा